Lately you don't feel like yourself, and you kinda hate it. You suppress all of the thoughts in your head and say it's complicated. You hide your pain, but I can see it etched on your face. I know the feeling, swear you're okay, but you're barely breathing. Don't you walk away.
Enough time to really get here. Popeye will be the first one and the one with the opportunity. Picks up one. He gets that one as well. One more plays get on this point to get contested, but AJ, he's not letting that one happen. He picks up that first kill. A couple more people pushing right there. So one more player inside. He's hunting down, picks him. Oh, almost doesn't get it. Picks the wall. Nice little hardwood ace for AJ. The up 15. Trying to close out this one. Getting closed out. Mans is on 5-3, 23-12. Absolute beast.
Thinking about myself, never took time to listen. Didn't see that you were going through hell, now you're cold and distant. You say you're fine, but your heart is bleeding. Feed me those signs, but they lost the meaning.
1:15:73. Here we go with 4:07 left on the match, 44 on the point. Dakota just keeping the house cleaned up.
Kill. Find the second one and a third. Are you kidding me?
Tell me what's been going on.
On. It looks like Minnesota are going to be rotating very strong onto this. This is going to be spotted out, but he's going to be taking down Root Beer, and he's going to be looking to get a second one with the knife. He's going to be taking down crazy kills. The slides are going to be coming in. God's going to be picking up 2 more with an absolutely insane way to hold that rotation, and that is huge.
Side of Denver surrender, and they continue to pick up these kills, but you've got Kilrook to deal with. He has been an absolute menace these last 2 or 3 hard points, and he is keeping it rolling about 20-30 seconds ahead of Denver pretty much at all times, and it's off the back of a guy like Kilrook, man. This absolutely right now, this guy is heating up.
I mean, he's what's been going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The Rec League is popping off once again. We're back for another season. We got 2 wonderful matches for you tonight, but first, introductions are in order. Again, it is me, Getting Q. I'm joined by the lovely Teamwork. How are you doing tonight, T?
I'm doing great, Q. You know, it's another season of Modern Warfare 3, and I'm very excited to see how these guys do tonight. New teams, new fresh faces, you know, everybody's got one season under the belt. We kind of know how the game works to some extent when it works. But, you know, we're excited to get into a new one here. We got the Seattle Sloths going up against the London Royale with Cheese tonight, and Silver Mix is going to be our first matchup for you.
Yeah, we got kind of got some new divisions in the Rec League. We've made some changes, right? Everything's getting a little bit better, hopefully. We're working at it one day at a time. But I mean, I just love starting off at this mix point. Our Tuesdays are mixed, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know. And yeah, Silver's our second highest division there, I believe. Or maybe we got a Platinum, I can't remember. But either way, there's some dogs at it tonight. I mean, it's going to be a good set. We got go to our maps if we wanted to real quick. We're going to start out at the sub base, I believe, or sorry, the Skid Row. I'm not like getting ahead of myself here. We're going to be going over to Karachi Search and Destroy after that, followed up by the always reliable Invasion Control, and then should we need the extra 2 maps, we are going to get that sub base HP, followed by the Invasion Search and Destroy. So, I mean, a lot of parity, a lot of opportunity there. I'm excited to see some rotations, T.
Oh, me too, buddy. And that's the name of the game on both Skid Row and sub base. You got to try to stay ahead of those hills, keep the enemy team spawning in Narnia, and you know, just work those power positions. And we're gonna have to see how they can do that here on this Skid Row. It is mixed, so we've got 2 players kind of teaming up together, you know, and getting another random 2 duo to fill out the rest of the team. And sometimes it can be a little weird, you know, you got to feel each other out. Got to
Mhm.
kind of see how we're doing, and depending on whether or not these teams have been scrimming, uh, we could see some, some fun stuff tonight.
No, then scrim point is actually a very important thing to bring up. Not only because, well, yeah, like I mean, some teams do scrim, some don't. But I mean, we haven't had sub base in the ranked play rotation for quite a while, so might see some rust when we come on that map anyway. So that will be that'll be the next thing we'll have to look at there. But yeah, no, I'm excited that I'm always the one talking about the 2-and-2 dynamic of mixed and how usually by the end of the season we get to see some real beautiful relationships grow between these duos, right? Because I mean we're in the best week for mixed in a small sense because these guys don't know each other at all.
Nope. It is very likely that they just started talking within the last
Yeah,
24 to 48 hours, as match time was getting close, especially
literally.
when you're stream team. You
Uh-huh.
gotta you gotta really lock in for that one because here we are. You're on the big stage tonight. It's main
Yeah.
stage COD Rec League.
Yeah, you gotta correlate if you're both wearing suits, or if only one duo is gonna wear a suit, the other's gonna wear a
Mhm.
birthday suit. Like, I mean, which you got the things to think about. T. I mean, come on, I know that's what I'd be
Ah,
worried about.
decisions.
But the first of those decisions may come for our attacking team here as we are loading into this map. And should they send people to rotate, or should they? I mean, I think we've seen a little bit of a development where people are prioritizing this P1 time a bit more, especially on the second rotation around. But right off the bat, it looks like we're really getting all P1 from our attacking team, and Float's going to get it going early.
You got Float doing a little bit of damage, but not able to find anything, and he does get picked up there. But Reaper able to find his teammate
Did
and
you know
then
that
some.
guy?
A nice two-pace to break the hill open. Seattle Sloths do have the far spawn out though, so they're gonna have to try to work through tunnel here if they want to get
Oh,
at that P2. And Float is able to find 23rd, so they can deal with Mercury's on the point, which is
oh.
easier said than done. Guy is getting crazy. 20 seconds left on this P1. So this is a good chunk of time for London because they've lost that P2 spot.
Yeah, it was important Mercury found those kills because, yeah, they lost that rotation over, like you said. And I mean, now they'll be able to get some of that time P1, but you got to think more could be on the docket for the Sloths who now have this preferred spawn. But mind you, 3 red arrows are inside. Mind you, they're all getting shot in the back by Flo right now, who will get picked up. It's a good trade. Maybe a good comp came through there, but Tumbler not. I mean, using it for the right reasons right now, but they are going to get cleared out. Float and Knock are going to hold this right now. So the last member will go down. That's going to be all Sloths right now. 45 seconds left. Looks like we're getting another push from London, though.
London's trying to break into the ticket side here. They've got a little bit of map control. Tumbler holding the line at the barrels, but he gets chopped down. Now it's up to Cambot and crew. Cambot is able to get underneath. This could cause some confusion here as you've got all of Seattle spawning out. And they are able to break that. And that's a big 25 seconds on the hill. And it is completely even right now. So a good little lead to get yourself into this P3 rotation. And they're sending 3 players across the map. Make it 2 as Nox finding 1. But, I mean, these guys are setting up well. London staying ahead of the game.
Yeah, you guys are in for a good series today, folks. This is a great sign in your skid row, as we've already had pretty much 2 breaks per hill right now. So, and as these kills come through, a nice set right there, it's gonna go the way of London. So they got the end of that time, were able to get the end of P1 as well, and they have the start right now to this P3. Having to fire Tumbler, just making his way through hell, gonna stay up, but there are more Sloths around him than ever, so he's gonna have to go huge. I mean, there is one more member here. Jackboy's gonna pick him up, though. Oh no, the team nade might come through and change that, but either way, they're gonna get secure of the point right now. Time going the way of Seattle, and it looks like to be able to get those arrows out and hold some time down for the long run right now.
Float and Knock have just been, I mean, carrying the weight for the team, especially Float. He's on 10 kills right now and 7 deaths. He's got the most engagements in the lobby. Guy is going crazy out there. And there's Knock with another 2-piece as Jackboy's trying to stay alive on God Steps. He's going to be able to take a little bit of a route here. He really needs to play his life to try and cut these players from tunnel, and he knows that. And he's able to find one. Jackboy going to go big here to be able to pinch this hill out. This is looking great for Seattle Sloths here, but Cambot is able to find Jackboy. Tumbler's good for a trade, but Float is the last one remaining in the hill here. He's going to have to try and hold the line for a moment to let his team get off respawn. Other than that, Seattle Sloths are looking pretty good here on this Barbershop Hill, at least for the time being.
Yeah, we've traded to kind of the rotations and the start to these hills right now, but when Seattle's had it, they've gotten some pretty good time from both these hills. So looking to do so again in the Barbershop. They have gotten almost all these kills surrounding right now. Seen a lot of rival action on the map, honestly. I mean, we have seen kind of a change as the seasons go on too, as some of these dashy clips that have gone on Twitter have been kind of crazy. So maybe people are seeing that, but either way, again, Seattle finding almost all the time there, and it looks like they will. We're gonna see another attempt at a Mercury maybe back there, but Reaper doing the damage on the next spawn, shooting the trophy. We like to see that. So 3 bodies now on new for Seattle. This could be the rotation into the rotation. Looks like Mercury was successful in getting that old time, but right now it's all about that rotation, and Seattle got a firm grip on it.
Oh yeah, that was a big kill there onto Tumbler towards the ticket side to shut him down. And now Seattle Sloths have just got to try to work some nice angles here. They've got a lot of the map picked up. They are still spawning out technically. They didn't get graced with that spawn. That's because those players are pushed so far up into tunnel over here. You got Mercury and crew trying to slide across, and they actually are able to cross in a big way. This is not good for Seattle. It's going to really go down here as each team is going to have to try to cross to these power positions. But London Royale are in first, and they're able to take that hill, and you got Knock trying to do what he can to shut this down, and he finds a 2-piece. Guy's going huge for the hill. Look, he's chowing out. He's on a 4 streak, and he does not care. He was out for blood.
Yeah, he was over, but knowing to get on time, and his teammate got his trade. So huge plays out of Knock and Seattle to regain some control. It's going to bring their lead to almost 50 points here. So that's pretty big going into this next P1. But like we were kind of saying earlier, right, the P1 is pretty holdable. So mind you, it doesn't really look like there's that much of a presence from London there already right now. So we're going to have to see how this number 5 kill comes down. But Float is just playing the rat corner. That's going to work every time, baby. So he's going to count that one as well. That'll be 2. So Seattle's absolutely secured P1 right now. It's getting to be scary for London. They're going to have to find yet another strong break.
Yeah, this is an interesting play out of London here. They're really playing for that P2 right now. But, you know, when you're down 70, you kind of need to get this P1 time, which is not happening. And taking that 3v4 there may be their undoing. I mean, they're pretty much giving up that last 30 as well. That's going to put Seattle right at 200. And for what? Like another 60 points, you know? Like maybe they need to win some of these fights here. Seattle is just outslaying.
Yeah, all these kills have gone the way of Seattle outside the point. These 2 members are just crammed up in here. Tumbler's got to resort to the pistol kills, but they do find 2. Those are kind of outside the point, though, I guess. It is this 1v2 now on the point that matters, and they will be broken. So all 60 almost going that P1 to Seattle, almost at 200, like you said. And now they've got the God spot for P2. This is all but doomed for London. Do they have a break in them? Because they're going to have to find it as 2 big kills come in.
There's Cambot. He's going to get a little mixy underneath here. Jackboy, no, he's going to be around. That's a couple red arrows coming for him, but Jackboy finds the first one. 23rd underneath him now. He's going to be looking for him, but teammates are there with a good help. Jackboy's just trying to, Jackboy just staying alive in the hill. But he does get picked up, gets beamed from outside. London Royale with a last-second break. Well, last seconds, there's 20 of them left on that P2, and now Seattle Sloth are just going to say, you know what, we can win it over at P3, and they're starting to get mixy towards the middle of the map in that apartment side.
And like you said, last second, I feel like is probably appropriate because this is about the amount of points you can have for a miracle comeback, right? You need to have kind of 30 gimmies to give away, right, in these scenarios because you're not going to be perfect is kind of the thing. So maybe it's doable. We're going to have to see if London creates some magic here. They're contesting right now, which is, I mean, not the worst outcome, but 3 kills coming from Seattle. Cambot's got to go massive. He'll find the first one. He's got 2 there, I guess. I didn't even see the other members. So now it's white on the point. They're going to get in finally here as all blue arrows are on the other side. Oh, absolutely critical kills need to be found. They need to shut this Float down and Knock. These guys have been shooting all game long, but there's Reaper. Just when you don't mention him, he's going to find it. But Cambot's back on, but they just got so much work ahead of them, T.
London's doing what they can here. I mean, they're keeping this very, very scrappy. You do have Seattle trying to stay ahead of this game once again, and they're rotating over towards the barbershop side. Cambot is going huge right now, though. He's on a 6 streak. He does have a cruise. If he's going to use it, now would be the time. You need to really try to break this hill. There are only 21 big ones in between them and losing this map 1 here. So Cambot is going to have to try to chow out here. He knows there's a player in the corner, but the trade is good from Float. There's Mercury's with another trade, and they're in through the front. That's a break for London, but there's one more player to deal with. Mercury's goes huge, finds Jackboy, and the reinforcements is there. London are doing it. They're doing it.
Look at that gun up, son. He's just firing. He's got it. He's finding it, but float in through the back. That will be the wipe. 3 down, 9 seconds left to go. They've got to just go. 23rd's going to find one. This might give them an opening. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He's in. The contest is on now. Knock finds another, though. 23rd's going to have to go out of his mind and find both of these, and he will not. Going to get picked up. The trade will happen from Reaper, and that will be it. Seattle staying ahead of the rotation, winning up to 250 to, I think, what did London get that back to? They got to around 170 or something. That was a pretty valiant effort, but just, you know, that P1, P2, kind of P5 from the first rotation really broke the camel's back.
That's the best way to put it I can think of. There's, you know, seemed like there for a moment, London were playing really, really strong. They were staying ahead of it, but then I don't know. Seattle just sort of hit a second gear, and all of a sudden the slang started ringing out. I mean, everybody was at least +5 on that, except for Jack Boy. But I know for a fact he had a lot of hill time. So the guys doing the Lord's work and going even at 21 and 21. I mean, what do you want from the kid?
Hey, no, we want nothing more from our hill kitten. We want them to sit in that hill and collect that damn time. Their time will come, essentially, to get the big killer, too. So, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, like you said, I think we've seen some good things out of London, right? Again, early in the season, these guys don't know each other, right, everybody? So, you know, there's building blocks to be had, a hard point game to find, a hard point game to lose also. I mean, some teams will look really good at the start of the year and eventually not, probably, but that's just the way it goes, baby. That's the Call of Duty rotation.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it's like you're trying to fix a problem that isn't there, and all of a sudden, you know, like my rec league team from back in MW2, for instance, we were undefeated on Hydro for like 5-6 times in a row, and then we just started losing every Hydro we were a part of, and it was not good, especially come playoff time, and all of a sudden our bread and butter is now piss water.
Yeah,
not good.
And they got Teamwork putting the goggles on, and he's swimming. He thinks he needs to swim more.
That was kind of the problem. We started swimming a little too hard.
I can see the situation occurring, but yeah, no. As we look at these next maps, I mean, we're going to Karachi S&D, and I mean, feels like a very big kind of 180, right? Like Karachi S&D, those rounds take a while, right? Like we got. You know, this will be a real early test, right? I think this map will, like, it'll be interesting if we do get the luxury of seeing these two teams play now and seeing either of them play the same map, you know, come 6-7 weeks from now, right? Because, like, it is really such a good map to showcase the teams, you know, their strengths together and working as a team, right? Working those breaks onto these two bombs. So will be interesting to see if they grow there. But I guess all that growth talk kind of shows you that we're on day one of that. So we'll have to see if the correlation is there, the coordination, I should say, because yeah, this map usually demands a lot of it.
It really does, and you know, it being the early season, it's gonna kind of show who's the search kids out there. You know, who's gonna kind of take control of the map, and you know, just use some of that classic search and destroy. You know, the do's and don'ts. You know, like you don't chow before before plant time is up, or you know, things like that. Like a lot of that, like the fundamentals are gonna have to kind of come out here because unlikely there's too many team strats. I mean, there are some bread and butters on Karachi that, I mean, the maps have been out for like 20 years. Like it's been a long time since the first Modern Warfare 2 was around. So, you know, you got to think that smoking Marketplace and taking Bridge is kind of just a part of it.
No, for sure. I mean, and if we're really talking rules, I believe the rule is always chow. I don't think there's actually any. There's no rule saying not to chow at certain times. What are you talking about? That's whack. It's always chow. Especially you got to be a dog. Show your two teammates that you're the man here now, right? Like there's no time for these no chows, man. What are you trying to tell our audience? Like you get in the rank play and you go chow, ladies and gentlemen. You tell them Q sent you. As we are getting just kind of made up into this lobby, guys, we are just waiting on a few members to join up. I mean, what are you looking forward to in this season, though, T? What do we got going on that excites you coming up here? You back in the league, or you got another team going in too?
I'm taking a little break for this one. You know, I got my feet up this season. I'm gonna, you know, just kind of weigh my options, see how it goes. I went out a Silver Surfer last season, so I was That was chill. I liked that.
Yeah, see if we could too bad we can't queue up the highlights here. Iceberg's gotta find it somewhere in the die. We had you jumping off the map, I believe, on stream. We had you pulling the
Yeah.
clayster there, T.
Yeah, I was pinging 1,000. and and
Oh
high
yes,
rise
blame the ping. Blame
don't
the
want to do
ping.
the edge stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, till the day I die, or actually till the day I move.
Till the day I move off of that ledge. Yes, exactly. That's too funny. No, we'll dig in there. We'll try and find it. But as for now, I guess we are going to be loading in onto the Karachi Search and Destroy. Like we said, Seattle up 1-0. A pretty confident map one, I would say. I mean, prediction wise, be hard to go against them. I think Float's about to have himself a pretty big game.
Yeah, Float and Knock were looking like a pretty deadly duo there for a lot of that first map, and Reaper really stepped up towards the latter half of that hard point as well. And you know, we're going to see how they can respond here. But I like this play out of London Royale. They've got a massive team advantage over to this side, but they got to deal with Float getting aggro right away. Does a lot of damage, but doesn't find anybody. Cambot shutting him down. Mercury's finding Jackboy. London Royale are responding very quickly here onto this, and they're going to take that A site, and looks like they're going to go ahead and get that bomb down as well.
Yeah, I mean, what looked like a great flank from Float there to almost maybe get 2 members just ended up being damaged, and then more trades went down. It's a 4v1 with the bomb planted now, so goes to show you just the parity that can happen and a couple of those team plays that'll work out your way. But yeah, Nox got a lot ahead of him here now. He's going to have to choose his angle of attack and go at it quickly. He has 27 seconds with 7.5 to defuse it. Not a lot.
Oh, maybe some ping diff. He almost stopped shooting there.
Yeah.
He finds that first kill. 3 more to deal with. These shots are tough, but he finds them. 1 more, and he doesn't get the read. That's London Royale not clutching or not trolling the 1v4. They take the first round, and what a way to start it off.
Yeah, I almost wonder if those last 2 fights, hopefully you can get rid of them in a sense if you're London, because gotta be a little scared. There's some nice shots from, I mean, the first one he almost let off the trigger, like you said, a little too early, and then that second kill was a doozy. So have to see what is left in the tank now. Is 1 round out of the way. London looked good on that offense. Now they get the defense. Don't chalk your defenses has always been a rule as old as time. So have to see where they look to set up, as we're looking like a 2-2 split right now.
Yeah, 2-2. They're going to really try to spread out, but Seattle playing a little slower, mostly towards mid-map here. They're putting that bomb right in the pocket towards market side, but Tumbler finds Float early on. A great first blood from the barrels. That's going to cause Seattle Slots to kind of relocate a little bit, but Reaper gets a great timing onto Tumbler there, taking him off the ladder. He also spots another one there, and Knock finds 23rd on the backside of the map. So now there's only a 2v3 situation. 2 slices of cheese left.
As we see the bomb go down, it'll be Jackboy getting that down now into the 3v2. It'll be a 2v3 retake for Cambot and Mercury. Mercury trying to get up and active early. Going to find this top 3rd player, but Knock will react in time and absolutely do it to him, putting this into a 3v1 for Cambot.
He just got 4 bulleted to all hell there, but oh! He takes one right back to the face. Cambot, very weak though. He's going to have to play this expertly. Jackboy gets the chow but backs down, and that's just a little too much there for Cambot to deal with. Seattle Slots respond, taking their attacking round. So, it's back-to-back attack wins. We said, don't troll your defenses, but
yeah, that's about all that's been happening right now. But I mean, I won't knock Seattle too much. Wow, that was unintended. There you go. Thank me for that one. But
come on.
They, we did see Float, obviously. He's 0-2 right now, but I mean, I don't remember his life on that one necessarily as much. But that first round, right, he had that. Could have gone a very different way anyway, right? And again, I think we look at the mixed division, right? A little easier to troll your defenses when you're a little less coordinated this early on. But looks to be another A hit out of London. 4 pieces of cheese are remaining. As they look to break out into this box, Float has got himself quite the position. I don't know if he was even... You would think that check would be for that, but and he's going to get some bad timing again, and 2 kills come in. That'll be a positive trade for London, but Jackboy's on the attack.
Float just can't help but get first blooded right now, but Knock
Oh,
and Jackboy combining for 2. Cambot's gonna slide out and find the freebie onto Cambot or onto Jackboy. So now it is just Knock left
the
alone,
drought.
and Cambot's taking the God route. Knock's not gonna be able to read it. I mean, if he was gonna hop the bomb, that was the time. So now Cambot in the power position
Wow.
shuts him down. A great 1v2 out of the kid to clutch up the round for his team.
Okay, London, we see you. We see you playing this search like this. I mean, not to say we've seen weakness in the hard point, but I mean, you know, we were a little questioning that decision to rotate P2, but I mean, that's what we do up here, ladies and gentlemen, as Kaz. We question everything you do. We say everything you do. We give you praise. We knock you if it doesn't go well. We're the ultimate hindsighters, and right now I'm saying, look at this search and destroy right now. This is looking good at London. We're evil.
You don't want any of this. The Seattle Sloths are going to a pretty classic spread here, that 2-2 once again. Let's see if Float can avoid getting first blood at this round.
There's no way, right? Okay.
There you go.
I was
He just got spun on. He just got 180.
I thought he was doomed. I honestly thought that. I was like, there's no way, right? But at the same time, it felt like there was. But 4v3 now for Seattle. Looks like the smoke's going to come out.
No smoke.
Oh. Not going to happen, I guess. The trophy's there for that, but...
Yeah, he bounced it off the wall.
Oh. I did not think that's what happened, but I guess they need to account for that next time. Either way, into the 4v2. Quick kill for the boys. That'll be a 3v2 now, and they have to defuse a bomb still. So Nox got to be he's been tough to kill up here.
Yeah, it's such a hard gunfight to take when there's an AR up there.
Oh my goodness.
23rd's going to hop the bomb. They are not checking it either. Jackboy does not troll that, though. He's going to find that Tumbler in the 1v3. And he gets spotted as well. I mean, this is not looking good. He's going to have to try to find this kill here in the pit, but he does not. So Seattle Sloths taking an attacking round as well. I mean, has it been only an attacking round win so far?
Yeah, it has.
Can somebody win a defense?
I gotta think it'll be Float eventually living for longer than a minute on the defense and finding a kill, and that should probably break all the witchcraft that's been occurring here. I mean, I don't even know how Jackboy got to that site there for the ninja attempt, but I respect it nonetheless.
He just found the perfect seam. Now we're going to have to see if they can do the same. This is a face smash B hit out of London here. Kind of traditional. I wonder if we'll see the smoke come out. Seattle Sloths are kind of prepared for it, though. It's only a 2v4 to the side. Knock's able to find one. Jackboy finds another. That's going to shut him down. Knock does get traded out, and there's a two-piece. Reaper gets taken out as well, but now it's just Mercury's, and he gets shot in the side. Seattle Sloths clutch a defense.
There we go. I mean, I thought when Float hadn't died and two members went down, it was a given, and then it was a 2v2, and Float had to do his part, so did end up working out for them. I like to see that. Said yes, one defense finally has been won. This could be the turning point. London's got a lot to go off of, though. I mean, they've looked great so far in this. I mean, it was the first time we've seen them out towards that B point, but I mean, you know, things went well, things didn't go well, and got to try it again sometime eventually here. But Seattle on the offense for now. Looks like they will be a little bit more akin to the A push, and this is the opposite of the blind counter. They only have one member over here in 23rd. He's got a lot coming. He's going to have to do some heavy lifting right now.
And he needs to guarantee a kill here, but he doesn't get it. Reaper beams him off, and now it's just Cambot to try and get something going here. But Float took a route and is able to pick him up. Now you got Float floating around the backside of the map here. Reaper does get picked up by Tumbler, though. Tumbler could go huge if he can play his life. He can stop that plant. Give a little bit more time for Mercury's to get set up here. It's a 2v2 situation now, and looks like they might rotate that bomb to B, like right out from under Mercury's nose.
Oh, do they have a read on him here? Yep, they didn't seem to know something. Oh!
What?
Oh, the shots on their teammate too. I'm surprised there was not another casualty in that, but either way, the play from Seattle works out, I guess. Both members attacking that hotel room and finding it, but now, do they feel safe to do this A bomb plant? They're No, they look like they're rotating it, which will be the play in the end. 25 seconds remain. This is going to be a surprise to Tumblr, as it looks like he's already starting to rotate over. A 1v2 retake will be his job. This is going to be tough.
You're going to have to find a way to kill that player back there, and he almost did it. That's going to be the biggest thorn to pull here, but there's one more on back satellite, and neither of these gunfights are necessarily favorable. Jackboy does have a rifle 9 though, so he's more of a warm body than he is a defender of the bomb at the moment.
He ain't even trying to shoot him.
Yeah, no, Tumblr's just trying to get what he can on the map here, and now you got the player on back satellite starting to lay down some damage, and I mean they're just playing with their food at this point.
Okay. Looks like our time has run out, unfortunately, but Tumblr almost finding both kills, but yeah, that setup, right? You could see Jackboy knew exactly what the objective was, right? All he was doing was shouldering that, saying, I see you. I don't really have the gun I want to shoot you with, but, you know, you're welcome to come on down to my range if you want the smoke. And he did end up giving him that smoke, Tumblr, but it just took a little too long. So Seattle wins the Chaos battle over at A, and with a nice re-rotate over to B, was able to put another round up on the board. Now 4-2 has been 4 straight rounds, I believe, for Seattle. So gonna need to see if London's got something in the bag on this attack.
This is a big boss up round for them. They need to put some extra cheese on this, and it looks like they're going to take it towards that A side. It is a 4v2 over here. They can get something going, got some good trophies down. Protect the troops from any nades coming in. But you got a Reaper in the corner, and they are not going to read him. He takes one soul, and 1 soul even. Now Tumblr's going to push down towards this backside. You got Mercury's finding float. That's a big kill.
Yeah.
London has control of the site, but bomb is down right on the bomb.
Bomb is down right on the bomb.
Yeah. Quotable.
I fully get what you said. I just couldn't help but it triggered something in my brain. But the other thing that triggered was float dying in a defense. Once that occurs, it seems like London always ends up clutching. So 3v1 now. They're in a good spot. It looks like Knock wants a gimme kill before he does any moving, but he's not going to get it. So he's going to have to fly into action. Now going to look to no doors open for him. Just going to slam that, say he knows you're here anyway. Take the shots back. A nice little fight out of Knock there. Going to find that 19 on the board here now for him to get this defused. So going to have to fly at the bomb more or less. Oh, and the drop comes from London. They will find that. They won't give it up. So 3-4 now. They fought back again. We needed to see that from London there. That felt like a must-win round.
Yeah, very, very big round for London to win there. Not giving up that early match point. 5-2 is so hard to come back from. But now you got yourselves a 3-4 situation. We may see the labeled or the fabled shakiest lead in COD. But we also have a chance for London Royale to clutch a defense for the first time and try to, you know, even this out.
And it does feel like the blind counter, or they did 2-2 again. So, okay, they're waiting on this side. A little bit of a passive setup. I don't mind that out of them. This can work out pretty well here, especially we got somebody like Cambot shooting, and he'll find that first one. It's a big first blood for London now. That'll be the bomb down, whether or not they know that. Float now, Knock got a kill for him, and Float will find the second. So right back into the advantage is Seattle. They've gotten that bomb. They've gotten bridge control. A lot of heavy lifting being done. Mercury's got to find one, but he's going to get shot. He's going to stay alive, though.
That's huge for him to try to stay alive here.
Okay.
Big kill. 2v2. And Knock's going to find him on rotation. Squares up for the 2-piece, but a great trade from Mercury's. He's going to keep it even at 1. Now Reaper's going to go ahead and get that bomb down. A very good play. They do have intel on where Mercury's was last, but oh, look at this route out of Reaper's. This is so good.
They're just waiting on this top 30. He's got to hit a plant eventually right now. I'm not sure. As they said, it is Mercury. Oh, he's going to get popped up.
Rat. I thought they were going to be able to pull it off there for a second, but Reaper able to use the info the team had and got the bomb down and took a really good route there. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that player to go back market in that situation either. I would be looking for him behind the bridge for show.
See, we're forgiving God characters as well when we cast your games, guys. We have faults as well, but we share those less often. As we're looking at yours right now, but London need to find 3 more in a row right now, and they will receive all the praise if they did that. I mean, this is like a big moment in the series, right? You don't want to go down 2-0. Got to kind of find it out. They've been good on offense, honestly, so let's see if they can do it. But this B side has been a bit harder. Smoke's going to sort of seclude this, but well, remember on both sides, 23rd finds the first one. That might have been a nasty turn on, but I don't think they're going to expect Jack Boy here. This could be profitable for my man Jack. Going to find the shots. Is he going to see the second member? He will. That second member will find a kill first, so 2-2 now is the count after an explosive start on this B point.
Yeah, it's Tumbler and Mercury's left alone, but Tumbler, doesn't get killed. He's going to stay alive, and Jackboy gets back down, so now Tumbler can still run amok. This is a huge gunfight back here. Absolutely running it down and finds it. Reaper finds a kill of his own, though. 1v1 once again. This time for all the bread.
Get the bomb.
Gonna have to try to get the bomb before Reaper gets to that position. He's not safe planting either. If Reaper chows, it's over.
No! Oh, we were rooting for you so hard, Tumbler. That just got unfortunate there with having to grab the bomb and then, the plant angle and then the stun after's gotta just piss you off. But great round out of Seattle, staying in the chaos, staying ahead of it. I don't know what float ended up. I feel like he could have had more, even just frustrating deaths early on in that game. But either way, 6-3 will be Seattle's score there. What a win out of them. I mean, they brought it back from 2-0 right away.
Yeah, that's really good work out of them. It seemed like London kind of knew what they wanted to do in that search and destroy, but at the end of the day, Seattle just kind of clutched up and were able to win some more of those key gunfights, those key 1v1s like the 2 we just saw. I mean, either one of those rounds could go either way. If one player changes, one aspect of that, we're maybe looking at like around 11 right now. So
yeah,
it was definitely up in the air, and now it's down to the invasion control. And unfortunately, this game is not very good. So then the last update, Codcaster for control got completely chalked. It's fine as long as nobody steps on the point at any time during the game. Then it becomes a laggy mess. The UI goes everywhere. Insane. As long as nobody steps on the point, you're good. But it's kind of believe it or not, that's pretty important. Yeah, it's an important part of control.
Yeah, if anybody's new to Call of Duty as a whole, guys, that is kind of necessary. So yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to show you guys the control. So we are going to take a brief break, but when we come back, we will have not only the result of that control, but we will be into the next map in the series should we need it. So hopefully we'll have an update for you then, and we'll have to see you after that control, guys.
Enjoy one of our fine testimonials. Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love air blobs. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what. Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Air Blobs Prime. Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery. Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Air Blobs is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John snake oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John snake oil is right for you.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemes, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. Like the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. First Galoya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the reggae. Sing mystery, but yet again. Forward and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting, It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. If the worst show would have been easier to make. If zombies had a theater mode. Perskaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the reggae. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The Cod Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Scoreline? More like snowline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love air blobs. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. If the commercial would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Curse Galoya is a chiller. Megatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the rank. Sing mystery, but yet again. Forward and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Scoreline? More like snowline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. and still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. If the Marshall would have been easier to make. If zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the raking. Sing mystery, but yet again. Bored and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100 Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Break on! Break on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. The murder would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloya is a chiller. Megatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100 Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Don't be a chump. Bye, champ! Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he fix it in alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. Like the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No one feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Scoreline? More like snowline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy champ.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh, yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price.
How is everybody doing, COD Rec League? We are back. And it is still Mixed Night, baby. Bronze, Mixed South going down. Atlanta Days, Florida Puppeteers. It's another Skid Row Hardpoint. I'm T Morgan. I'm joined by Q. Q, how you doing, boss?
Oh, I'm doing good. We're back and doing another, hopefully breathtaking Skid Row Hardpoint. Last one was kind of fun. We seen a breakaway halfway through the map. Wonder if we get a little closer this time. But TJ gonna do some cleaning up inside the hill. It looks like it'll go the way of the Puppeteers to start here at P1. With the rotation currently being the Days in control anyway, so 17 to 11, they got a little bit of time on that P1, but looking to hold this P2 as the break starts now.
You got the Atlanta Days tossing the turtle around that P2 side. Have to see if it works out for him, but as 2 members get beamed off the hill, it's not looking great so far. You do got Tom Verdict holding the line, able to find Caesar. It's going to be a big kill here. He's got to let his team work out of the tunnel, but he does get traded out. Now it's Jester and crew, but they just all fall. And the Puppeteers take it with 45 seconds left. That's a lot of time, and it doesn't look like the Days are too keen to go get it.
Yeah, no, I mean, that break was nice and slow and kind of quick, I guess, at the very start, but yeah, it ended up working out either way. And Now they got all these guns turned outwards, and it seems like they're coming on the better side of the trade. So with Atlanta just a little bit confused, it looks like they're now kind of committing to just that we should take over new, which is a good plan by all things. So Kyle gonna try and play some of these exit kills here. Might have a couple lucky ones. There's one for free. Gonna look to the second one. That'll be a 2-piece for Kyle. Pulls out that Ravnica like he's got something to prove. I like it. As we see TJ flying in, he'll get picked up on the back. So at least some good kills off for the start of this P3 for the Dazed.
Yeah, it's good work for Days to get back around towards that P3 side. Kyle gets picked up by Jester, though. It's going to be up to Verdict to try and hold this line once again. But the trade is quick. And TJ on a pinch is going to find one, goes for two, and picks it up. It's traded out by Kyle, though. That's going to allow the Puppeteers to get into the hill here. Get some nice nades out of Kyle as well. They got to try to get Caesar off of this little cubby spot. It can be so hard to get into the hill when somebody's playing right here. But so far, the Puppeteers are playing very well. But, I mean, the Atlanta Days are breaking in. Kyle's going crazy with a big 2-piece. You got Proofy to clean it up. And this is a great contest here from the Florida Puppeteers. You don't want to let that lead get any bigger.
Yeah, I mean, they kept it down, kept them low on those points. So, I mean, Dazed are now going to be about 50-ish, 40-ish points away come the end of this one, with the rotation currently in the favor of the Puppeteers as these shots are going down. Caesar finds that one, gets traded out by the nade, but their kill will go down. So we do see a little bit of contention across the map, but in the meantime, it currently is the Puppeteers who hold the inside track to the point. So finding some of these apartment kills are the Florida Puppeteers. So looking towards the Days, they gotta find a break soon because this is getting out of hand.
It is getting a little out of hand here. Florida Puppeteers in through that God step side. You can see where the Days are spawning that back apartments. They're all flooding in through the backside, but you gotta find Caesar and Jester in the hill, and Jester's gonna find two. He's on a little 3 streak right now, and his team is going up quite a bit here. As Verdict finds a big kill in the middle of the map, this may allow Days to get rotated around here. And man, if they can find one good hold, they wouldn't be too far out of this.
No, if they could just get a good setup going here, and they found one of these early tough kills they needed to, but there's 2 more members that have kind of stuck up close. Kyle's got to be ready for this. He's going to get some shots. Not really getting any timing there on his side, so fortunately going to get traded there. And another one from Caesar as the filler kills come in from the rest of the team. Just when it felt like the Days got ahead of the 8-ball there, they get knocked down from behind. So unfortunately, rip Jester as he is frying right now out on this garbage can, holding this garage down, finding another one there, and it's all blue on that side of the map. So a lot of hard, heavy work ahead of the Dazed.
Yeah, you got to try to cross this ticket side, and that is easier said than done, especially when you got Diaz pushed up like that. The trade from Kyle is good. Now it's TJ's turn to be a menace in that garage. Kyle actually was able to cross as well, but doesn't quite check the right corner there onto Caesar. So now the Florida Puppeteers are about to get, I mean, they are spitting very close to 200 points here. And Atlanta Days are still sitting underneath 50. I mean, this is looking a little tough here for the side of Days. We're going to need to see a good regain out of them here on the next set of rotations, and Rip Jester just got a streak and then some, so it may be a little tough.
Yeah, I mean, like, there always is the opportunity, right, that you do get lucky, you get 30-40 seconds of this P1 or even all of it, and you just happen to pick the right time to rotate over to P2, find a way in, and you can kind of chain those together. But that happens so frequently, right? And often it's obviously harder to do that if you were the team that was behind coming into this moment. It's unlikely you pull that off now, so have to see if it's possible, as Vance is seemingly looking like he wants to do it. He wants to be the man for the job. Sees that man up top, but knows he needs to shoot that P2 man. The slide, the shots, not able to connect with any of it, unfortunately. Seattle will clear all these members out. P2 just about to pop with 5 more seconds. Gotta be a miracle for the Dazed.
Yeah, we're going to need somebody to go absolutely nuclear here. We need a 6-piece, and we need it fast. And Diaz is working on a 4 streak as well. So there's a couple cruise missiles that may be in play here. We do know that Jester's got one, and this guy is beaming out of the hill right now. 14-4, make it 15-4, putting on a show. And Florida Puppeteers can win here, and that entire roster of the Days is pushing down the tunnel right now. Kyle able to find a team kill and a regular kill, but TJ is going to shut that down. And I mean, well, I guess now the Florida Puppeteers can't win here anymore, so Days live to fight another day.
Yeah, we get at least one more hill for the Days to, again, work on that miracle and maybe even just simply get to that 100-point mark as Vance is on the backside, finds one, gonna get the shots down, get him, Vance. Here we go. There's the second one. That'll be a big two-piece for Vance. Maybe he can find this third man out back towards Laundry too, but even just blocking that off for now will be good. Finding some good external kills right here at the Days. 3 dead in the feed. That's exactly what we're looking to see. Shooting up the trophies. It looks like they're gonna get some good time on P3.
There we go. They need to turn up right here. They're gonna narrowly avoid that 100-point club if they can get in there. The cruise missile was invested, and Vance wins the big one against Jester. It's gonna shut him down, send him back to that respawn screen towards that ticket side. It's gonna be up to Kyle to try and find a couple kills here, but Diaz invests the cruise missile as well. And unfortunately, you don't escape the 100-point club. You are as close as it can be, 250 to 100. And Florida Puppeteers are shooting here in Bronze Mix.
Yeah, absolutely frying out there. I mean, really we're just piecing. I mean, what was it? Jay Rest, Jester RIP. I mean, he was out there flying. Yeah, only 5 deaths on the map for him, and even in that game, as big of a blowout as that, that's a very few deaths. I think we've seen from Insight on the weekend. What was he, 13 and 6 or something in the CDL?
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like that, but I think he had the sub and he was chowing a lot more.
Yeah, he was getting crazy out there and making short work of him. And that's Skid Row Hardpoint in the books. And we got a Rio Search and Destroy coming up. And I don't know how this is going to go here. We're going to have to see really Atlanta Days rebound, because it seemed like they were kind of not working completely as a team, if that makes sense. Like they kind of seemed on 2 different pages and some of that.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe Rio Search and Destroy actually might be the map to solve that, right? Because it's a little harder to be on different pages, right? There's only so many places to go in Rio. It's pretty tight. We see a lot, of kind of hand holding on this map, right? Like rotating together, hitting it out, and then backing off as a team going the other way. So it's just like, 3-lane, the really tight, squads. It's just like it might give you a little bit less to choose from, and therefore, have a couple more guns aiming the same way that, might help you find a few more kills in the feed.
That's what we're gonna have to try and do here. It's teamwork, and search and destroy. We'll have to see if they can pull it off, extend this series out, because we saw a quick 2 maps and done, because we can't watch Control at the moment in our previous series. So I'd like to cast a little COD tonight. Let's get let's get another hard point in at least. Give me something else to look at.
I couldn't agree more. As we usually try to stay unbiased up here in the booth, but I think we'll both be partially rooting for the Days in this one, just to simply give us a map 4 to come back to. As I mean, obviously, like you said, we won't be able to do Control yet again, but it will happen, and that could be their opportunity to win there, obviously. And in that case, we'd be back for you map 4 also. But you definitely want to get the ball rolling in your way this map, right? Coming up here, you want to get this Search and Destroy under your belt, start working your way back up. Nobody wants to do the reverse sweeps. I mean, if we look at the CDL, right, like I don't know how many of those series are, they're 3-0s. I think we've had a bit better this qualifier, honestly, too. There's been some 3-2s. I know the Rocker been in a lot of them, but felt like there was a lot of 3-0s in the first season, and even in our first season, it felt like that too. So we're rooting for more maps, basically. We're always rooting for more Call of Duty out here at the CRL.
And we want to see what these guys can do, and when you're going just, a couple maps, 3 maps and out, that's only, 45 minutes, an hour you've played as a team total. So, let's stretch it out a little bit. Let these guys kind of really feel each other out. And you get in those map 5 situations early in the season, especially in a mixed side, you can kind of see who's got ice. It's a good way to test your team early on, when there's a lot of time to to work with down the road.
No, I couldn't have said it better myself, as we do see the Days pushing out towards this A bomb now. I mean, we're seeing a 4 split for the Puppeteers there, just covering the entire map, and it looks like one man will get active, but Proofy's going to be waiting on him.
It's a good disciplined kill out of Proofy there. Caesar finds Verdict. He's just going to lock down this A site, and he's getting a little aggressive here. I kind of like this. Just forcing these players back into that P2 side. You can see those other blue arrows. Reinforcements from Jester towards the box side and Diaz through the back, but that just opens the map wide open. And D and Days just find the seam. They get the bomb down at B for free, and we got a 3v3 retake.
Yeah, I love that out of the Days. They kind of just snapped on once they knew the jig was up at A. They're like, we better just take our chance to overwhelm them at B, and they've done so now. 3v2, numbers in their favor. Vance is on the trail of one, going to get the shots down, not going to find the kill. Kyle will trade that one out for him, but Caesar's going to trade that now back. 2v1, and the shots to the back will come. So Days putting a quick one on the board. We'd love to see that.
There we go. Maybe the COD gods were smiling down on Dazed a little bit there, just kind of, you know, red seed a little seam right through the map there, and they just found their way right to that B bomb site towards mid. And that's what we kind of saw, you know, some of the pros doing early on in this Rio, especially from Atlanta FaZe. Actually, they were kind of bouncing the bomb back and forth, you know, like it was Moscow search and destroy from Cold War. So maybe we've seen these players kind of try to adapt some of that play style of their own. But Jester's got a nice place to watch the flank here as Caesar finds a first blood. I mean, the Florida Puppeteers are looking to strike back here. TJ finding one on the Verdict. That's going to open A for the bomb plant now, and you can see that call going through, but they're going to have to deal with this quick flank from Proofy. I don't know if they're going to read it if he goes.
Seems to have found his way in. He's going to get the shots out. He's going to get the shot on the non-moving member. The second man down. The third kill comes in for Vance, too. This is now 2v1. Caesar's got kind of a good angle on this, though. I don't think he was spotted there either. Oh, he had to find that kill, but he couldn't get it. That will be a beautiful retake from the two members, Proofy and Vance, of the Days. Finding all the kills they needed to make that happen. That's 2-0.
What a play out of Proofy there. I mean, once again, COD God smiling down. He's found the really good timing to go ahead and hit that flank. You know, it's killed the player looking over the bomb planter and was picked up Jester off the bomb plant as well. And I think, who's that with him? Vance? Yeah, Vance on a 3 streak and Proofy on a 4. I mean, they might be able to pick up some early cruises here.
Yep, that would be big. It would potentially eliminate the kind of God setup you can get over on that A bomb, right? I mean, I'm not even sure. Can you get a cruise into P1? I'm not really recalling. I think there's windows up there, ain't there? They installed the big high beamers, but
there are.
So therefore, a cruise is always good on Rio, really. So it'd be big if they could get either of them. But obviously, a lot to be done before then. They'd just like to see the round win again. And right now, they've kind of stalled out the push A side. And just again, Proofy's gonna find that kill, waiting on the Puppeteers to overcompensate, over push on the street. But this trade will come back for Diaz.
Ooh, that was a good beam set of Diaz there to find that kill. Now they're trying to turtle up just for a moment here. Diaz able to find a kill onto Proofy there, shuts down the streak as well. You love to see it out of the guy. That's going to cause the Days to kind of stop in their tracks for a moment here, Q. It seems like maybe they want to go to B, but I don't know. They're just kind of trying to freeze, maybe bait out one of these players.
It feels like Diaz is on all sides of the map watching the long angle right now. I'd be a little scared of him too myself. And I mean, Tester's been quiet in this one so far, but you know he'll always react. I mean, look at this. He's just sitting here waiting. What timing's he going to get as he peeps this? Oh, there goes the bomb down. He's not going to get his trade even. So 2v1. Diaz finds that one now. It's a 2v1 for Vance. He's got to clutch up here.
Vance gets spotted by TJ and right into the eyes of Diaz. And he gets taken out. So Florida Puppeteers on the board. Not going down too many rounds here. And that's an ace for Diaz, actually.
Well, and I mean, he covered, got that kill at long A, ran all the way back over to the other cop truck, hopped up on there, got a kill long B, and then made sure he played the bridge flank. I don't remember his third kill he popped, but my man was moving on Rio, so we like to see that. We like to see the ARs still get to have their fun on Rio, because it can get kind of mixy where it feels like everybody's just running a sub and world starring each other.
You can't feel that way. We'll have to see what they can do here on this attacking side. I haven't seen any, good smoke gameplay yet. I'd like to see maybe trying to get a smoke down towards that A side, hit something, and as I say it, smoke gets invested. TJ with some nice beams onto Proofy, sitting him down. And there it is. Maybe I was seeing ghosts there first, but there's the smoke. TJ running it down, making plays this round. That's a good two-piece out of him.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want, right? Especially you just want some of those players that are going to make some of those plays that make the map feel easier for the rest of you. And TJ has done that. As Kyle's going to nade that. And look, he almost ran right into that. But going to play the whoopsie around the ring with him, but not able to win it in the end. Caesar's going to pick him up. So it'll be a 4v1 now. It's on to Vance to create a miracle. Might find this first one. Good shots out of Vance there to kill Diaz. That'll stop a shriek, I guess, at the very least. So now as we look to Vance, he's kind of got shot. Now this will jiggle be up. Be a little tough for him to get over there.
Yeah, he's got to deal with Jester right in his grill, too, and he just can't do that. Florida Puppeteers are going to tie it up now. Maybe the Atlanta Days have to go back to the drawing board here, try to find some advantage during the search and destroy once again, because they just let the previous one they had slip.
A couple hero plays, though, right? We had Diaz the round before. That round it seemed like TJ was opening the map, so just got to find a little bit back of that if you're the Dazed. I mean, Proofy and Vance got to find some more success again, keep going forward. They've been pretty good on these attacks so far. They're usually able to bait out a Puppeteer member. We'll have to see if the Puppeteers kind of hammer on the brakes a bit more than they usually do, but with these stuns hitting, I don't know if that's going to slow down the Puppeteers. Hit a nade, too. Jesters takes every bit of him right now not to go chase that. I know it.
Yeah, he wants it bad. Guy's foaming at the mouth. Doesn't have too many kills. I like this passive hold here from Florida. They're kind of inviting him into A. You can see Diaz backing off just a little bit. Oh, and the calls from TJ are in. I mean, these guys are setting a web right now. Kyle's going to go ahead and take the bait and start planning. TJ finds one, finds two. Some nice shots and a slam. And he's eventually traded out by Vance, and the bomb does get planted. So now we have a 2v3 situation with Puppeteers on all sides.
I don't mind this from the Days, though. They got kind of the two-men stack. Oh, but nobody even goes that way, and then he gets shot in the back. So kind of unfortunate for that. But there's the first kill, so they're going to have to push him now. 20 seconds to go. Gonna have to take some fights. Kyle's gonna get spotted. The shots are gonna go through. Not gonna find it right away, though. As he pulls back, the diffuser's on. Oh, he's not gonna be able to kill him in that second. The laydown, not gonna work out. I mean, you could see it kind of there for him, but would have been tricky nonetheless. So, I mean, like you said, I think that was all came back to TJ, right? Given all that information, make sure his players got in there and finding the two-piece right away.
Yeah, the second kill was real clutch out of him. Giving up boxes in that situation would have been very tough. You love to tip it out of the kid. That's 2 rounds in a row. He's kind of put him on his back and said, you know what, guys, let me take the initiative here. And I also love that play call from Florida to kind of just back off a, let's say, they played the retake. They were able to find a first blood on one of the guys on the edge and one of the roamers. And it just some really, really good play for him here. But now you can see him kind of giving a 2-2 spread, able to find a first blood. Once again, you got Caesar finding Proofy. And now Kyle maybe going to be able to even that out.
Shot for TJ, not going to quite land. He's just going to put the bomb down. He's confident that his pressure alone gave him the space for the bomb. Watch the member drop for his own team. Oh, he did. He didn't even do it. Okay, well, fair enough. He's got. Oh, he comes back, finds another kill, too. Now this is a 2v1. I mean, this round has really popped off in a matter of seconds. It's going to be on Vance now to hopefully find some timing if he's going to get in here. As he comes to look, he's walking around now. Wow, they're planting for the safe side, too. It's like they figure Vance would be on this side by now. Oh, and going to get a bit of information. The bomb plant should give him the rest. So, get this timing now. The shots onto TJ are good. Vance has made himself a 1v1. He knows where the other member is. And he's going to take his reach out at it. I like this from Vance. This is a good play. Let's see if it works out for him.
Yeah, he may be able to get a good timing here. Oh, no. Trust your gut, Vance.
We'll
he
see.
wanted to do it bad. Now they're going to square up in you. Oh, he lets Caesar know where he is, though.
Oh, Okay. Okay.
And now he's gonna try to take a wrap again. Ah,
Oh
this is
my
a little
goodness.
tough here.
Oh
One more
my
square up at you. Come on, chall each
no.
other.
Tell him. Do
Chall
it.
him.
Oh no.
Ah,
For Vance, that's gotta hurt. That'll one will hurt now, and then it will hurt twice as much in the VOD review. I think if he comes back to look again, he's gonna be like, he's gonna say, "I bet you I got horrible timing," and then he's gonna watch and he's gonna see just how bad that went. Really, I mean, he had, I think, like 3. We'll call them good and proper reads. Shout out to my England friends. I mean, like, I don't know. I felt like that was well played by Vance for the most part, but just couldn't get the other dog to catch the bone.
yeah, I mean, he was really trying there. Just made so many right calls, but just little micro decisions. Caught as
Yeah.
a game of milliseconds. It's all reactions out here, folks. And speaking of, you got TJ once again playing a credit angle. Hopefully, going to be able to find a couple kills here. I mean, this has been his MO on this search and destroy, just playing a nice spot and waiting for an opportune time to pop 2.
Oh, Jester's gonna rip that man off the truck though, so that'll make it even easier now. The push is gonna come through. They don't know TJ's there. That'll be 4-2 now. This is getting out of hand quickly, as yes, it is Kyle now, only the man up. He's going to have to create a miracle. There comes the shot. He'll find one, but the double chow is in. It'll be a flawless round for the Puppeteers. I mean, I guess a meaningless death there before.
Yeah, it seems like the Puppeteers just really know how they want to work those defenses. They're playing kind of heavy towards the mid side, and double stacking A little bit and just letting the attacking team take initiative. And that's kind of what you should do on Rio, it seems like, with how small it is. It is very easy to lose players, because how fast they can get to either side of the map.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, it definitely favors the confident team and trading players out, as we kind of see now a little bit more of a vested interest from the Days. They got a little bit more forward on this one, so I like that. They found their kill, but are they going to over push now? It looks like they're kind of wanting to get active. They think this A push is quick because they have the info on the man in the garage, but will they pick up these flank kills? It's just a good angle for Jester.
Yeah, I think they kind of made themselves known, second guess just for a moment there, and it didn't really work out. But Verdict and Proofy combined for 2. TJ is able to trade out Verdict, though. Now he's in a 1v1 situation. He's got bomb in hand. And Proofy's taking a wrap, and I mean, these players are literally just running exact opposite routes of each other.
Well, at one point they will meet, even if it sadly, like Vance's last scenario, is with 7.5 seconds left on the clock. But hopefully we will see it sooner than that, as this is it for the Days. Go down 2-0 in the series. If they don't find this kill right now, would put them in a position with the worst lead in COD for the other team if they're able to find it. So Proofy, learning from that last round, watching Vance, thinks he might be the bridge player. Not going to do, though. He's on the other side of the map. Here it is, the matchup, but TJ's more ready for it. He will send the Puppeteers up 6-2 in the search and destroy, which will end it, putting them up 2-0 in the series.
I mean, Florida Puppeteers are looking good in this S&D. I mean, they really kind of had to feel Dazed out for a second. It seemed like Dazed started with a little bit of fire, but just weren't able to keep it going. Proofy went 6-6. You had Vance 8-6, and Kyle and Verdict were just kind of feeling it out, doing their thing. But they were going to have to see a regain here. Invasion Control coming up next. And unfortunately, we can't watch it. But
yeah, we ain't going to be able to see no regain.
Yeah, we're going to have, I really want to see this Invasion hardpoint. Let's put it this way.
Yeah, we're going to have to be told of the regain. And hopefully it'll be, the Days finding something in this Invasion Control. I mean, a slower map, maybe it'll give them a bit more leeway. But in the meantime, we are going to go to a commercial, guys, and we pray we come back to you with an Invasion hardpoint on the docket. So make sure you stick around. Should come up. I'll let you know.
that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John snake oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John snake oil is right for you.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamammies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Break on! Break on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. If the murder would have been easier to make, if zombies had a theater mode. Prescaloria is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the reggae. Sing my street, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy champ.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh, yeah, I love air blobs. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here on the Invasion Control, and unfortunately, the Codcaster is bugged, but Spectator is serviceable. So we're gonna see it here, and we got Caesar and the crew on defense first. This is the Florida Puppeteers we're on board with now, but you had Verdict able to come out on top of those trade battles, and our Diaz is now in the A hill here, and Kyle is in there as well, so they're going to be able to get some progression towards that A side.
Yeah, these trades are going back and forth. Unfortunately, a team kill coming through, but they were able to kill the last remaining member on that 8 point. So remember, this is Seattle on the defense, currently up 2-0 in the series, looking to end it on this control, starting on the defense, and they're going to try and clear out this B point too, as Jester is back to flying around the map. You tied him down for a bit of that search and destroy, but you can't keep him too tied down, as here he is back in a respawn, jumping around.
And this cutoff right here is so key to just kind of pinning those players back into that back palace area. And, you know, they're able to cap that B point, it looks like. So you've only got A to deal with if you're the Atlanta Days, but that is easier said than done. They find 2 big kills there, Q. They may be able to snowball this.
Yeah, I'm going to try and fly towards the point now, you would think, as trophies are going down. I mean, Vance finds 1 in the feed. They're going to trade out. 3v3 on the map, close now. TJ's going to fly into the diner, see what he can find in there. I mean, this is just kind of the waiting battle, as Verdict will find 1, but TJ going to snap up 2 of them, but this close kill from Verdict might give them a chance towards A, but in the meantime, it's TJ just making the middle of the map his home, finding 3 kills now, at least in this life. Yep, 3 as he is on his way to the cruise. Needs 3 more, obviously. Just getting a bit of information, shooting that guy going to dark. Got the buddy system going up in diner right now. Just, you know, trying to get control of the map. They're currently down 4 lives right now, and that's 2 for the day, so maybe this will be an opening.
As you can see, Caesar trying to slip the net here. But Vance is in through front. He's going to have that clock stopped at 39. Kyle finds a big one on TJ into the backside, and you've got more kills ringing out for the Days. It's going to be up to Caesar to try to break in here. Vance spots him and chows out, but isn't able to find the kill. Caesar is so weak, but he's not able to get in. You still got some members of the Atlanta Days on the hill. Now it is up to Jester and the boys to try to mad dash in there, and they are not going to be able to do it. Atlanta Days take round 1.
Okay, we may not have a proper UI, we may not have our proper tools and stuff, but that's only helping the Days so far. They look fantastic on that round. They were winning in the kills. I mean, we're just seeing it from a different POV now, and this POV, it looks good.
Yeah, maybe they were a little shy, you know?
Oh, we got the helmet cams even.
Yeah, it's Milsim now.
Hey, this is a proper Navy SEAL angle of just Kyle, but taking his time to make sure his gear's in check maybe. Got all of his tools, including the camera on top of his helmet, but as we see this start out right now, it looks like TJ's finding the kill on the map over. It looks like this A hit might be the plan right now if you are Seattle Surge, so Seattle Sloth that is anyway, and Kyle is just trying to throw anything he can in there. It's all getting soaked up. He's gonna have to chow eventually here. The ticks are going.
Ooh, he does a lot of damage, and he's able to let Verdict clean it up for him. 2 ticks down at A is not a great start for a defense here. You can see they're keeping that gas pedal down towards that A side, but we have seen teams defend this B side of the map, but it's a little easier said than done. If they're able to capture B here, it could be very tough for the Days.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're really quite ready to give up this A push. I mean, they've made their way over there. I kind of forget. I'm pretty sure Proofy is on that Days team, right? So it looks like they'll be just securing that spot as the Sloths are going to finish up this B capture. So only one more tick to go. Plenty of time, plenty of lives to do it, but it can be tough getting into that A point.
Oh, Kyle almost went big there. You do have Vance setting up shop, making sure nobody is in the backside. It's going to be key as you let your teammates come off respawn here. He's able to spot that one towards the top. Now they're just kind of holding the line here. There's so many lives to deal with and 1:30 on the board. I mean, this is going to be a long battle.
Yeah, I've got to hold those irons as the members made it in. 2 kills on the backside will make this a little easier. Verdict's going to get a nade in, but he's going to go down pretty quickly. So going to need to see a lot of work from Proofy right now. And he's got to get in there. He's not going to. That I would think is it. Yes, that will be the Sloths answering back with a quick offensive round for themselves. So maybe the offensive wins will be the name of the game in this control.
It is seeming that way so far, and that's what we saw in the search as well. I mean, there was just so many offensive wins off rip that, you know, I think maybe these teams know something we don't know. You know, maybe holding a setup isn't more advantageous. It's just kind of running at them.
Yeah, set up, schmet up, you know, it's, those don't matter. We just need the gunny, baby, and the Carolina Royal Raven skin. Love this out of Verdict, but he will get ripped by TJ, who's been quite active in this series so far, so I'm gonna have to look to neutralize him right now as the early kills are going their way right now, but Proofy finding a little bit of work, and they're getting the kill on B. They're just looking to make sure they get B first, which I don't mind that as a strategy. I mean, you're even on ticks right now, 1-1, right? Maybe you're thinking it'll be a bit more of a defensive setup, these 2 attacks in a row, right? But either way, Diaz ain't a stranger to finding those long-range kills, and he does that with a rival twice there.
Oh, Proofy getting a little mixy over here. Finds 2 of his own. He's still got TJ to deal with around here somewhere. Oh, and it was Jester, and he's able to find those kills as well. And now they can no longer get towards this B side. They're starting to get pushed back just a little bit here. We're going to need to see some big plays here. Vance does find Caesar with the nade, and TJ almost slides for, or Kyle almost slides for 2, but TJ's good for 3 on the board, and he finally gets traded out here by Verdict. They got to cap at B here, man. They've wasted a lot of time.
Yeah, this close spawn should give them a good opportunity to do that, but nobody's taking up the dark flank right now, at least not right away. They will lose a man because of that error. Traded out again. This is the final battle, and it will go the way of Caesar, so the close spawn again should give them an opportunity, but like they've got to clean this up because even if they were to get B here, they need to get A after as well. Well, I mean, they don't need to, I guess, but they would be looking to want to do that anyway. But right now, B is obviously the current plan, and they're trying. You can see a little bit of the panic setting in. They're trying to get these guns up. They find 2 ticks now. The third is on the way. Will there be another man to flank this? Here's TJ trying to be that. Oh, and here's the other kill from Dark. This is getting tough.
You just have to have your head on a swivel, looking everywhere at all times, because TJ is in your grill. Verdict able to shut him down, but he doesn't quite get that read. Proofy's able to find 2, though. Slides on. 1.1 second to deal with. No trophies allowed. They've got a little 2-stack going. Oh, this is a cruise missile. They don't time it right, and they get wiped off. I mean, that's just a little unfortunate there. But TJ, man, what a round.
I was like, where are they going? Like, there's a second on the clock. We can't be running on. But they knew something that I didn't, I guess. And, oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, what a round out of, yeah, like you said, TJ was just seemingly good for 3 there. Pretty consistently at the end of that, which we'd love to see that out of him. I mean, that was a great round out of the slots. I mean, it's a bit more, I think, of what we were expecting from their defense. So, really good. I mean, we're going to have to see now Magic on the side of London. They're going to have to find some aggression onto this and get onto this 8-point and cap it. Or vice versa, sorry.
Kyle able to beam Diaz out of there, but he doesn't find TJ in the back spawn. The guy has gone feral, by the way. Finding another 2-piece and just allowing his team to get so much progression towards that A side. We got 1 tick in the bag, working on another one. And Verdict finally able to shut him down, but is quickly traded by Caesar. And I believe they have a split push going. Yeah, they've capturing B as well. So this is going to be very tough here for the Days. They cannot troll this round, as now they are completely against the wall here.
Yeah, I mean, TJ definitely being the reincarnation of Blops for TJ anyway, but this is a different development. I mean, as we have already hard enough to track things. I can't. We won't be getting up on the UI for you guys that it was a 2-1 in control before this. I don't think so. Not sure what occurred there, but maybe we're checking TJ's setup out. I don't know. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. TJ was just doing it to him, but I mean, that was probably, I hate to say it, our most entertaining map so far, right? Even with the with the spectator change. I mean, it seemed like both teams were really going for the throat there.
No, we kind of saw the Days come alive a little bit. You know, they had some good moments. Proofy especially was turning it up in that last round, and you know, if it wasn't for TJ's like massive overslaying, I think it might even be an even game right now. I mean, he was basically the only one shooting back in that third round for the Puppeteers, but turns out it was just enough. He was shooting back that hard.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're right. It would have been a B cap for sure. You got to think for the Days. And I mean, when they got 2 ticks, well, they got a tick and a lot of progression to 2 pretty early on. And then it just felt like they were always on the cusp of about to find that last kill. And then boom, TJ turns a 3-piece. So it's like, and yeah, he did that until the timer ran out. So, I mean, literally with the Cruise being the last of his multi-kills. So, yeah, like you're saying, if you don't run into that guy, I mean, you're probably in a really good spot. And I mean, they were on defense there at the end, right? So looked like we were at least going to get a chance at that round 5, maybe potentially, obviously. And that round was very young, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what was occurring, but either way, we're gonna probably be loading back into that one fairly soon here.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, like we said. You know, it could be a whole host of things. Maybe somebody, you know, lagged out or was on bad connection, something like that. But we'll get it figured out. And until then, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. So we will be right back, folks, with some more Call of Duty action, and hopefully to end out this this control here for you on our cool spectator cams. So we'll be right back.
Crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab a gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. If the worst show would have been easier to make. If zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No one feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Forward and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Breath of fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love air blobs. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Air Blops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, man.
Here we go, folks. We are back. So we had us a reset there. Florida are up 2-1 in this control. Getting started early here. You got R. Diaz and crew getting into that A objective and putting a tick on the board right away. They're also up 2-0 in the series, Q. So they may be looking to end this one in a heartbeat.
Everybody shout out Iceberg. Everybody go in the chat and say thank you, Iceberg. Thank you, production, as he's got our little recap on the bottom there if you are confused on where we're at. 3 kills do come in for the side of Days. Did that clear them off of A, or did they already get A? And they already got A, which these kills will almost be a bad thing now, as it has spawned them nice and close to this side. And they will push out. The kills coming through. Kyle finds 1, but 2 go back the other way. This has gotta be do or die now if you're the Days, or else this will be a quick reset, as they are already on the way to the first tick. But there'll be a kill from Vance. The trade does come through. TJ is usually good for 1. Jester's gonna find 1 there as well. TJ just being annoying in the middle of the map.
Yeah, TJ picking up right where he left off in the first couple rounds here, going absolutely rogue. Gets traded out by Vance. Now the small stack is in. You got a couple guys on. You got to deal with Verdict and Proofy nearby. They're going to be going huge here. Verdict does get picked up. Now you got Diaz sliding out, putting down tons of damage, finessing behind the pole, just letting his teammates do the work for him. And they're going to win that trade battle. Jester gets right back into the hill, and no more contest. Florida Puppeteers take the control and take the series.
Gonna have to call my agent and get him to renegotiate my contract, but either way, so will Jester and TJ, as that is as clean as it gets. That will be the series. They wanted a quick reset, they get back in, they handle their business, and they send us on our way, T.
Yeah, I gotta respect it out of the guys. They came in swinging early and, just didn't take the foot off the gas the entire time. Dude, TJ became a different guy.
Yeah.
He got on that invasion control and he went ballistic.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, maybe I'd have to go back and look at my casting for the first map, but I don't really know. I don't feel like TJ was really the too much of a polarizing figure in that one so much. That was more of a digester show, and then yeah, it really began in that Rio, right? TJ just kind of came alive and had a lot of really good plays to win them that search and destroy, and then just didn't slow down on that control, made invasion seem like a sub map.
He really did. Guy was going crazy out there, just once again finding those multi-kills, especially in that 3rd round. I think that's when he really peaked of this series. But, that is going to be all she wrote for the Florida Puppeteers and the Atlanta Days in the bronze mixed division tonight. And, it's also all we got on stream for you. We do have more matches throughout the week, though. We're going to be back here at the same time tomorrow. That is 9 Eastern, 8 Central, and you do the math from there. And it's going to be some bangers. We'll have pre-made tomorrow, Q. These guys know each other.
Hey, get some squads that have at least spent a little bit more time in the cons. To be fair, some of these teams get made. Some of these teams have actually such a good time in mixed, right? They end up in the pre-made the next year. We out here making happy families at the COD Rec League. So hopefully some of our teams tonight, maybe the winning team's more likely to do so. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to that too. But yeah, the pre-made kicks off tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah, it's like you said, same time. Find us here, and we'll have more games on Thursday as well. And hopefully, we get a control fix down the line here, or at least control caster.
That would be cool. I would like to be able to watch map 3, even though, yeah, it's control, you know.
Yeah, it is the best mode for it to happen to, unfortunately.
It's always been a snooze, but now it's like a honk shoe supreme. And speaking of, dude, I'm gonna catch me some Z's. I am sleepy tonight, Q.
Yeah, I mean, kind of tough to trail us off like that. Like you said, a honk shoe skibbity, whatever the hell you said. So as, as we move on to this, that's it for me and T. We're gonna be sending you guys off. We will hopefully see you again tomorrow night. Come on down for some more COD Rec League action.